Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Sunday afternoon. A lot of us are enjoying sunshine and blue skies. Certainly if you're away from the coast, there's been thick fog at Logan Airport all morning. That should be burning off. But many of the suburbs, as of 2 o'clock this afternoon, have sunshine. Temperatures running 75 to 80. But I need to tell you, we have some problems because Hurricane Jose is not going to go away quietly. It's a hurricane now with top winds 90 miles an hour. But I'm concerned the storm's going to be moving slowly north, may actually stall south of New England as it moves just south of Nantucket by Tuesday night, and Wednesday. That means a prolonged battering of strong northeast winds along the south coast of Connecticut, Rhode Island, and of course the Cape and the islands, perhaps for 36 to 48 hours. So there could be some flooding at the time of high tide and very dangerous rip tides as well. As a matter of fact, winds could gust over 50 miles an hour over the Cape and the islands. So obviously we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it and look at the weather headlines. As we said, Jose is a problem, a slow-moving storm, coastal flooding, dangerous rip currents, and heavy rain bands coming in from the ocean. Now, we do have a high surf advisory. I think this is going to be expanded where you see in purple for the Rhode Island coast into a Narragansett Bay, Buzzards Bay area, including Nantucket and the Vineyard. I think that's going to be expanded up to include the Cape and the islands by later on today. Now let me show you a tale of three storms. On the far right-hand side, you see Tropical Storm Lee. That's going to be staying fairly weak. And then to the left of that is Tropical Storm Maria, which is located about 450 miles to the east-southeast of the Leeward Islands, moving off to the west at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Top winds are 65 miles per hour. And this could become a dangerous Category 3 storm. We do have a hurricane watch in effect for the Virgin Islands in Puerto Rico. It could slam into those locales late Tuesday night and Wednesday. They don't need more problems down there. And Maria may become a factor along the East Coast before next week is over, as it tends to dance with Jose. It becomes very convoluted. Now let me show you a close-up shot of Jose. And of course, if you're plotting this storm, as of 11 o'clock this morning, here's the deal. 31 north, 71.9 west, 355 miles southeast of Hatteras, 425 miles west of Bermuda, moving north at 9 miles an hour. Top winds are 90 miles an hour. It's still a Category 1 storm, but is going to wreak havoc with the New England coast. Probably, as we said, not as a hurricane, but as a nasty nor'easter. Now, this is the hurricane track from the GFS model. I want to start this loop all over for you, so just give me one more chance to recycle this. Okay, now I'll tell you when we're going to do this for real. Here we go. Here comes Jose up the coast, getting close to the Cape. Notice it peels away, dips to the southeast, curls west, southwest. Then Maria comes into play, coming off the Carolina coast, moving towards New England. We're going to have to watch this very carefully. Now, here's the other situation that I want to talk to you about. These are the water temperatures in the northeast, just south of New England, in this light green shaded area. Water temperature 22 Celsius is about 21 Fahrenheit, so that's cool. Even colder on the Massachusetts coast here, water temperatures are running in the 50s and 60s. Now, don't forget, tropical systems need ocean waters of 80 degrees or plus, and they're getting that out over the Gulf Stream, paralleling Cape Hatteras and Point South. So this is where the storm is going to be its strongest and will maintain a hurricane integrity, if you will. Once it moves into these colder waters, it's going to become extropical. What do I mean by that? When you think of a winter storm, it's a cold core storm. It starts from the upper levels of the atmosphere, works its way down. A hurricane or a tropical storm is the total opposite, where it develops in warmer waters and develops from the bottom up. So when you change the infrastructure of the tropical system, it's going to become a hybrid, meaning colder air is going to try to get involved. When you think about the word baroclinicity, that's a contrast in air masses, and this is what Jose is going to be undergoing over the next several days as it gets closer to New England. But again, that being said, it could be a nasty nor'easter. All right, weather forecast for Boston goes like this. The fog burns along the coast this afternoon. Sunshine inland, low 70s at the coast, 83 inland. Low clouds, fog overnight, muggy, it'll be in the 60s. Now here's your 5-day forecast. Tomorrow, a lot of clouds around, northeast winds, low and mid 70s. Then Tuesday becoming rainy and windy, low 70s, northeast winds in Boston. Could gust close to 40 miles an hour, maybe over 50 miles an hour along the coast. And again, there's going to be be very dangerous rip currents, maybe some substantial coastal flooding on the New England south coast. Wednesday, the rain should end in the morning, maybe some improvement during the afternoon, mid-70s, and if all goes according to plan and the storm gets out of here, Thursday and Friday will feature summer weather. Friday, very hot. As a matter of fact, over the next couple of weeks, we're in a very summery weather pattern. There you go. That's my latest forecast. A very tough forecast will be around throughout the weekend. We'll keep you posted. For now, I'm Mark Rosenthal.